NextGenWalkthroughs.com guide to Halo Wars on the Legendary difficulty.
Damn, dude, you are fast.
I know. You'll notice that I am using my editing program to speed up the time because this game's kind of slow and some of the missions get a little out of hand in how long they took. They took, like, some of them over an hour. So this is your first base building thing, and I sped this up, and it doesn't matter because you have to train 5 Marines and you have to do this certain thing.
So this is still kind of tutorial?
Exactly.
Is there any way to, like, pause mid-mission and save and quit?
Yes.
There is. Okay,
Yep.
good.
You can save at any time, so if it's like a really hard mission and you get to a point where you're like really well off.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
You know, I should have done that. Looking back on it.
That seems like a really
God
good
damn
way to do it.
I'm an idiot.
Well, you still have a couple levels left in the guide, right?
One.
One? Oh.
Yeah. Anyways, so anytime you get a place where you can kind of station your Marines, like you can station them in these things right here, it makes them last so much longer, so it's going to help your score because they're not dying as often.
So it's kind of like a bunker?
Yeah, it's kind of like a bunker.
I'm going to equate everything in this game to some sort of equivalent in StarCraft.
Okay, so yeah.
I think some people.
Bunker them up. It'll make them live longer. And you need to build a couple turrets in your base. Turrets are going to be pretty important.
In the demo, I noticed that there's a couple different kinds of turrets. Can you choose more than just the basic turret in this?
Well, it's a basic turret, and then there's 3 different add-ons.
Mm-hmm.
There's an air defense add-on, a vehicle defense add-on, and an infantry defense add-on. For this one, I would recommend infantry, because there's no aircraft. But certain levels, you know, you're going to do certain things.
Now, can you build every unit in the game on this level right here? Or does the technology tree become more available to you the further you get into the game?
It depends. It varies between levels. Like certain levels, you won't be able to build an air base. Certain, you know.
Oh, huh.
So it's not like it grows. It's just like limited between levels.
Oh, okay. So, that's cool.
Yeah,
I like that.
And
I think I need to play it first.
Yeah, what I'm doing here is I'm gonna go along the west side of the map, and there's 3 spots on this west side where you'll get more troops to help you out. I guess there's 2 spots. There's that first spot I just got, so I got some more troops for free. So basically, you're getting like free troops, so do it on Legendary. And then there's 2 more Warthogs that I got, and there's 2 more Warthogs on the east side of the map too. And then here is some factory, some Covenant factory, and you just have to blow up all the buildings. And yeah, that's like a bonus objective. And also killing 20 of the Jackal snipers is a bonus objective. And then once you're done with this, go back south, and go right in front of your base, and then go to the east, because if you try to cut over to the east from the top, there's a Covenant base right in the middle, and you'll get lit up at this point. So what I'm doing in my base is, while these guys are going around picking up more units, I'm prepping for tanks, Scorpion tanks, and I'm just going to build my Scorpion tank army, because that's what you'll need to defeat that base and beat the level. Woo!
So you're just maxing Scorpion tanks.
Yeah.
Just powering those out, pumping those out.
Exactly. So it's kind of like, and going around picking up other stuff kind of, you know, waste the time while your units build and resources collect.
Now, is there like cash laying around in...
Yep. There is.
There's caches of cash.
They're blue boxes. Any, I don't think tanks can pick them up, but Warthogs and soldiers can pick them up.
Now, how does, like, air versus ground work in this game?
In reference to...
Well, like, in StarCraft,
yeah,
you know, the scouts, the Protoss scouts are really good for air to air, and they're okay for air to ground. The Goliaths, the Terran Goliaths, are really good for ground to air, and they're okay for ground to ground.
I see.
Like, are there enemies that are really good at ground to air or ground to ground, or
there's 3 types of tanks. There's the Scorpion, which is kind of your all-around tank. The Wolverine is for air, and then there's another one. The name's eluding me, and that one is for vehicles.
So there's vehicle versus vehicle.
There's only 2 air units. There's like a Wraith, which is scout-sized, and like there's a big one. I forget that one. What that one's called. The big one's like powerful, does lots of damage, but it's slow. The other ones are fast and quick and medium powerful. Oh, I wanted to mention I set my default a little bit earlier. I forgot to mention. I set my default location for where units go when they're done building, kind of out here, where all these hunters are, and my units were just getting lit up, so I moved where they default back to in front of the base. And if you want to do a quick change of where your units will go when they're done being built,
waypoint, I think, is the way you're looking for.
Yeah, quick waypoint. You double click the left stick down.
Oh.
So there's a few, I guess not hotkeys, but hotkeys that you're going to need to know to be an effective player, and that's one of them. I can't remember left bumper, right bumper. I think left bumper's all units, right bumper's local units, and then right trigger will, once you have your units selected, that shows them along the bottom, and it will, right trigger can select certain units. So if you only want tanks, you use the right trigger.
Twice in this situation, because you have 3 groups of enemies.
Right. And you can tell which one you have selected.
Okay.
That's important. So then once you have your tanks big enough, or a big enough army of tanks...
Whoa, what did you just do right there with that circle?
So if you press up on the D-pad, there's like some special leader abilities, I guess you have. One of them is heal. So it's a circle of healing. There's also some ones that deal out damage. There's a Mac Blast and like a missile, carpet missile bombing. So those will come in handy. I don't think they're available in this level. And so beat that base, and you can build your own base there, and I think that's a secondary objective.
So you can expand a little bit.
Right. You can't, in this game you can't build your base out, but you can acquire more bases.
Okay.
Your base can't get any bigger than that rectangle, but you can get more than one base. So, yeah. And then to get past this little shield, you have to have infantry. So just because they're the only ones who can just walk through the shield for some reason. Vehicles can't go through that. So you just go through and then use your special, which is grenade throws, to open it up to the rest of your vehicles. And then the primary objective is...
And then bring in the cavalry, dude.
Yeah.
Shit, there's like 6 tanks right there.
So send the rest of your dudes to that thing that the arrow's pointing to, and launch a little heal thing on them.
The Covenant detonate those explosives. Our mission here is over.
And that'll do it for this level. So,
very cool.
Yeah.
Was this the demo?
This level?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I kind of remember something like this in the demo.
Couldn't tell you. I'll have to let you decide for yourself later on.
All right.
Good work. Prepare for new orders.
Alpha Base, this is Bravo 29, heavy inbound. I've got the professor aboard.